Okay, if you want to move text, cut text, paste text, copy text, the thing you need to do, as with all the other editors I've seen, is you need to mark text somehow.
Yeah.
And the way to do that in Emacs is, well, you mark a region. And like if you move the cursor, move the marker to the place where you want to start defining the region.
Okay, so let's say I want to do it. How do I get to the start of the line?
It's in a separate movie, but for now, Control A.
Okay.
I'm thinking of this command as Control A is like the beginning of the alphabet.
Exactly.
And then the corresponding key to get to the end of the alphabet is Control E.
Of course.
Yeah.
As in end.
Yeah. But to start to mark a region, you press Control space.
Control space.
Yeah. And then if you move with the arrow keys, for example.
So now
this is a region now. You haven't done anything with the region.
No.
And you can do anything. You can kill this region in many ways. You can, if you like press a space here, what happens then?
Well,
nothing. If you mark the region again, and if you press a C, yeah, nothing happens. If you mark the region again, and you press delete, uh-oh, it's gone.
It's gone.
And it's gone.
And it's gone.
And so I want to undo shit.
Okay, what's
oh my god, there's no undo in Emacs. Well, actually there is.
Undo sounds a little bit like underscore, right?
Yeah, it does.
So if I do Control Shift dash, so Control underscore.
So Control underscore is the I regret it. So but say that you want, if you delete a region like you did before, there's no way you can get it back. So let's say that you want to put mark the region again. Now I want to remove this region and use it again somewhere else. Okay, so you do Control W.
Yeah.
Control W. Okay.
So now I like cut it to some kind of buffer memory.
Yeah. And then if you go below this toString method,
like here.
Yeah, and then if you press Control Y, I don't know why it's called Control Y, but it's
for
called
yank. I think, like
it is. So now you've moved with Control W to cut and Control Y to yank it in.
Yeah.
And if you press Control Y again.
Why should I do that?
Because
I'm yanking again.
Yeah.
Now we have 2.
This is quite useful, but
I can do it again. Now we have 3.
Yeah.
How many you want?
No more. So
this is called overloading.
Yeah.
Overload.
Yeah, overloading. Can you please remove the 2 of them?
2 of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm taking the first 2. If that's okay. But now I can press delete. Was it?
Yeah.
So I don't want to put those 2 in the memory.
But let's say that you want to copy text. You don't want to cut text and then yank it in. You want to copy it. Then the command for the key binding for cutting was Control W.
Control W.
If you want to just copy the region, so if you mark the region here.
Yeah.
Oh no, mark the toString so the user see that it actually works. And you press Meta W. What's Meta? Meta is actually a key on some of the keyboards. If you don't have a Meta key, you can press Alt key or Escape key.
But all you listeners with a Sun keyboard, you can press Meta instead.
Yeah, but and if you're lucky enough to have a plain, good, nice-looking Sun keyboard, contact us, and we want to buy it.
Okay, so the Alt key.
Yeah, and Alt followed by W.
Okay. So now it's copied.
Yeah, so if you press Control Y.
Control Y.
Yeah. Why does this work? Because you copied it to the so-called kill buffer or jank buffer.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is quite useful.
Okay, I do Control underscore. You remember what that was?
Yeah. undo, wasn't it?
Undo. So great.
Yeah. You love cutting or removing or cutting lines, and you always accuse me of overusing the cut region or kill region. So show me how you do cut a line or actually kill a line.
Well,
to kill a line, you use the command or the key binding.
Control K.
Control K. Yeah.
And in order to do that correctly, you need to put your. Let's say I want to duplicate this line or something like that. So I'm standing somewhere here. I want to go to the beginning of the line. I'm going to talk about that in another video. You can use the arrows or you can do
Control A.
Control A. But that's not the point here. Now I'm at the beginning of a line. If I press Control K, I'm killing this line into the kill ring.
Yeah.
The copy.
But
buffer.
the one important thing here is that it doesn't remove the new line.
No, as you will see.
Yeah.
I'm pressing Control K.
Okay.
So now I have this in the previous line that was there is now in the yank. So I press Control Y.
Yeah.
And it goes back. Okay, if I want to remove the line and the new line, I do Control K and then Control. Now we have a line with only a new line, you see? If I try to go right now, I actually go down because the only thing on this line is a new line character.
Yeah.
I want to kill that too.
Oh God, you're a killer.
So I'm like
killer machine.
Cortez.
Yeah.
So now I have two things in the kill buffer.
Yeah.
I have the line and then a new line.
Okay.
If I yank it in here again, let's say I want to put it here, for instance. I'm moving around. Oh, but here is a good place. Now I have both the line and...
Which is actually the same place you kill it.
Coincidentally.
Yeah. Coinkydinky. Yeah,
Coinkydink. So I'm just changed my mind. I want to yank it here. And now if I press Control Y for like paste, yank, it will put the line and the new line there because both of them are in the buffer now. And now I did something stupid. So sorry. Control K, Control K. Now
you can't do anything in between.
No.
That's it.
Now if I do yank, it puts back both the line and the new line.
Okay.
And this is quite convenient for duplicating a line. Let's say I want to duplicate this line for some reason. I want to have two return statements in a row because that's something the Java compiler loves.
Yeah.
We can do it like this and then cut it with Control W and then yank it 2 times. Or we can do like this at the beginning of the line, Control K, Control K, Control Y, Control Y, and you can keep yanking if you want.
Why?
Because okay, so Hendrik's move is this. This is in our finger memory.
Okay, but hold on. Take that back. So my way of doing this is I go to the beginning of the line, and then I mark the region by pressing Control.
Okay. Beginning of the line, and
mark the region, Control space.
Control space.
Go down 1 step with the key and press Control W.
W.
Control Y.
And then paste again if you want to duplicate it.
So it's as Rickard is saying, this is in our spine. It's in our blood.
It's in the finger memory. So you can also do this. You're in the beginning of the line, like that, Control A. You press Shift and then arrow down. That's the same thing. And then you can cut it with Control W and yank it with Control Y. You have to do the exercises and duplicate everything we're doing while you're watching the video, for instance.
Yeah. And
because you have to put this in your finger memory. It's a lot of control, this and that. Alt, this and that in Emacs.
My God, it is. Print out a cheat sheet or create a new one. But let's say that I know that you've done an error in this file. So you use string, but actually string is called strong. So I would like to replace every occurrence of the word string to strong.
Okay.
So then I do a query replace, which is actually the meta key followed by the dollar. The percent. So if I type it on our keyboard, it's escape or alt and then shift
But
shift 5.
Now you will do it from where you have the marker.
Yeah.
And down. If you want to do it globally, you have to go to the beginning of the file.
I have to. So if I query replace string and replace with strong.
Yeah.
And then it asks me, do you want to replace this occurrence, the purplish one here?
Yeah.
Yes. And this and yes. Okay, there are so many. So I have to press yes for every time, or I can press at any time the exclamation mark.
Yeah, everything.
And then it replaces 10 occurrences at once. But oh no, all of a sudden it doesn't compile anymore. So I want to go back. How do I do? Can I press Control G? No.
No.
It doesn't help. So if I press Control underscore.
Yeah.
So ta-da, it's back. And it's back.
Now it's back.
Okay. That's a very useful command. The cool thing with query replace is that it sort of remembers the previous one, so I can go for this again. But say that it's something with str, I can't remember, so I can press no, it doesn't. I can't do tab completion here, but I can do something called completion anyhow, and I press meta slash.
Yeah.
So if I press meta slash, whoops, and if I don't like this keyboard at all. So let's replace format. So I press type 4 and then I see what it expands to. So it expands a string.
Yes.
To the previous one it finds. Anyhow.
Meta slash.
Yeah.
This is a bit awkward to use Emacs on a European keyboard, actually.
There's a video where we, or actually this is the next topic for this video. So if I want to, like, I don't know why this is, we have a crappy indentation here. So say that I would like to write the int value as we see here above, and I don't want to type it in manually.
No.
So I want to use completion.
And this is very good because it's so easy to misspell something.
Yeah.
If you have a very long method name, like int value.
Yeah.
Then just
then you press meta slash.
Yeah.
And it
if
completes.
This is the only plausible continuation of int v, then it will complete it for you.
But this is it for text mangling. So bye for now.
Bye.